Welcome back to the Chammy. I'm going to sneeze. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading. I'm going to try not to sneeze. From a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. From a haunted chick like me with really, really cute dogs covered in dog fur. I got the free yes, no, maybe so, sometimes why kind of free questions tonight. Ooh. Okay, thank goodness I didn't sneeze right at the beginning of the show. Let's see, it's Saturday night, right? Saturday night, haunted house time. Tonight we're going to watch Phantom of the Opera. I'm going to do a tarot card reading for y'all in a minute. We're going to do our free collective message now at the beginning because, I don't know, I just want to do something different. Saturday Night Live, tarot haunted house party tonight. Where you can get the only place on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading brought to you by the wonderful Madame Pamita of Parlor of Wonders from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. So, hey, where else can you get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard? Nowhere. And that's what makes this channel so special. There's going to be some fun ghost hunting things coming up this next season coming up. I just want it to be Halloween now. Yeah, like I said, tonight's movie is going to be Phantom of the Opera. So see description for everything you might need to know or want to know. Excuse me. I'll probably be here a while. Okay, Spirit, what does we'll start with Pisces. Pisces, what does Pisces need to know in regards to this last week of August? What does Pisces need to know, Spirit? Pisces, Aries. Aries will be next. And I should probably start with Aries, but okay, Pisces. It's an interesting card. Kneel before no one. Is someone bullying you or trying to talk you into something that maybe you don't want to do? Hey, Sophie, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you? Oh, you saw the video. God, isn't that terrifying? Spirit, what does Aries need to know for the next week? Hand in hand. So hand in hand you go. Remember, wherever you go, there you are, Aries. I know. So scary. So scary. I can't believe I survived all that. It was just, so overwhelming. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know about this upcoming week? What do they need to know, Spirit? I'm just doing some collective messages real quick for each sign astrologically for free. Taurus, burn the idols. Boy, burger. Maybe you're eating a little bit too many hamburgers, and Spirit saying burn the idols, because the less idols you have, the better you're going to be doing. Spirit, what does Gemini need to know? I know, right? I know. So here's the story. They came here a couple weeks ago. They were wrapped around my house looking for him. Gemini, be good to yourself with your thoughts. Energy follows intention. Spirit, what does Cancer need to know about the following week? What do they need to know about? So anyways, it came here about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I guess it's been about 3 weeks now. They were wrapped around the house looking for him. They got him because he was he was looking at CP or purchasing it or something on his mobile device. Oh wow, cancer, you got a lot going on. So cosmic fuckery cancer. Oh Lord. Reason to live juice. You got a couple of things to be thinking about. Cancer. Rewriting your history, Cancer. These are a couple of cards that just came out for you. Cancer astrological signs. So he was living upstairs for about a year now. But they got him on 12 counts of CP, took him in. He was there for a weekend. They let him go. I was under the impression that they let him go because they didn't feel like he was a danger to himself or society. And then he told all of us around here that instead of it being that he was being investigated, it was now the tables would turn. He was helping them investigate it. It's like, okay. And then Sunday, I saw my friend back out of the driveway because she had come here to see him. And then I didn't think too much of it, And the next thing I know, Monday comes. My dad's like, yeah, I saw Brian. That's his name. He had a gym bag. Asked him how the two lovebirds were doing. Okay, because she decided to elope with him and not tell anybody. Yeah. So who knows? I mean, the next thing I know, he's like, my dad's telling me that like the guy's upset because the girl's not talking to him. He doesn't know where she is. Hasn't talked to her at all, and he's upset. My dad's like, well, with relationships, even in marriage, you have your ups and downs. So you're having like your first down since you guys, I guess he was saying that they got married. The next day comes, and I left about 4:00 to go to the hospital. I had to pick up an x-ray, and I hadn't been feeling too good anyways, and I had a doctor's appointment the next day with a new orthopedic doctor. Come back about 6:00 from the hospital and the market, and there's some weird like black Porsche in the back of the house at the end of the driveway. They start driving around the house. It just starts getting weird again. I didn't see any cars out there except the black Porsche. So I just ignored it, cleaned my groceries, put them away. I went out back for a smoke. My dad followed me. My friend followed me. Nothing unusual except for there was a car in the back driveway that I'd never seen, really like parked close, tucked into the house. And you can't see it from the front. You can't even really see it from a window unless you're on that back porch and you really go to the edge of it and look. So I called my neighbor when she came out, because she came out with her dog Molly to just enjoy the weather like we did. And I said, have you ever seen this black truck in the back here before? She's like, no, I noticed it backed into the driveway not too long ago. I'm like, okay, what about this black Porsche that keeps driving around our houses? She's like, now that, she goes, is weird. She goes, because I saw them earlier at, the front of the driveway, like where we were gone, and then now back, and they keep moving, and they keep changing their parking spot and all this crazy stuff. Hey, Mystic, welcome back to the Chammy. So next thing I know, I'm on the phone with her, and I'm like, well, this is all really weird. Maybe we should just go inside, take our dogs and families inside, and just, like, what else can we do? Is it nothing too weird yet? But next thing I know, I'm seeing him leave with the baby, but I didn't see the mom. And she saw it too. And I was like, what the hell is going on? 5 minutes later, Roswell's battalion shows up, and GBI and the police and everyone starts showing up with their trucks and cops everywhere. It was just crazy. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, to me, it didn't look unusual until the cops showed up and the Porsche kept coming back. I hadn't realized that they were in the house. Okay, but Ashley, my friend, the baby's mother, what was very strange is that it was like as if she had just disappeared. You know, where did she go? Nobody knew. But to see him only leave with the baby was even stranger for me. Because I was like, wait a minute, where is everybody? What the fuck is going on? I didn't even realize that he was in the house. I didn't even realize that car was his. I didn't even know. I was like, innocent bystander. Well, I'm much better today. Go watch the last video I posted on the Chammy. That's how I've been. So, yeah. We spent 6 hours, the first about 3 to 4 hours just trying to figure shit out. And then finally they caught up with him. They laid down that spike because he was driving recklessly and he was drunk. He was drunk during that, Sophia. I mean, can you imagine? Do you have any female cousins on your dad's side? Yeah, TacoBox is 3 questions for $5. Spirit, what does Ari need to know about her cousins? Does she have cousins on her dad's side? Spirit says it's very much likely, yeah, you do. Maybe they might be recovering from some things or something. Maybe they're recovering from the summertime blues, like me. Okay, great. I'm just waiting for my phone to turn back on. Let's see if it will do it. Okay, good, it's back on. What are your questions, dear? Okay, what's your second question? Okay. What's your third question, dear? Oh, that's so wonderful. That's really awesome, Ari. Yeah, you'll get along with your dad for sure. Everything will be fine. I really enjoy having a dad. It's wonderful having a good dad. I totally feel good energy from your dad too. Okay, so 3 things. Mystic. In regards to why your boss has cut your hours, we'll look into it, but you could have been telling yourself at some point in time, or maybe even subconsciously, hey, feeling a bit overworked. You know, it could have been a dozen things. Because we do have 65,000 thoughts a day or more, and who, you know, we can't remember. Now, in regards to the second question, will you get the promotion at work? Of course you will. It's like, do you believe in yourself or not? Do you believe that you will get the chance to desire something? No. You desire it already. 3, okay, in regards to 3, is there anyone coming towards you in love? Well, just by you asking me that question, I asked myself, does this person realize how loved they already are? You know that, right? Like, you know that life energy that you desire to have someone coming towards you already put out the signal, and that person is already coming towards you. So what I want to ask is, I want to know if it's okay if I ask, what do you need to know about why did your boss cut your hours? 2, what do you need to know about getting that promotion? All right, and now that you've had it or will have it. And 3, you know, what does Mystic need to know about the person coming towards them? Because I feel like that's going to be a little bit more progressive, as it's like a little, it's, you know, it's not an 11/11 love reading or even a general, but it's still like a little micro mini roadmap. Is that okay if I just ask him like that with you? For you, Spirit, what does she need to know? I think you're a she, right? I mean, let's see what the name is. I'm assuming that you're a female. Okay, I think I can see your picture's female. Okay, or that you identify with feminine energy. Spirit, what does Mystic need to know about? I have a friend named Mystic, so she's a girl. Spirit, what does Mystic need to know about why their boss cut their hours at work? What kind of wisdom does the Golden Girls have? It looks like they have new ideas or something like that for you. Some kind of plan, and they've had some kind of epiphany in regards to your situation. They might be feeling that you might be a little bit overwhelmed in the process. It's really nothing personal. It's just that they might be seeing you in some kind of other light, like, you know, ease you off of one place where you are now to, you know, groove you into another. When they can find more hours, they'll give it to you. It's just they feel like you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed by your job, and they see you doing better in different, like maybe in another place. What else do they need to know about that, Spirit? That's the Hanged Man and the Devil card. So that's a lot of energy. That's a major arcana there. Also, something about sensitive information. Something about like sensitive information regarding even the budget at that job. You know, they know that you do love your job. They do like what you do, and that cup of love, that Ace of Cups, but they feel like you are actually ready for some kind of new beginning. What that is right now is a bit of a mystery to me under this moonlight. But there definitely is some kind of transformation. I feel even leading up to what we're talking about with the second question. This person just wants to do right by you. They don't really want to see you go. I feel like they've let up a little bit on your hours as well because they feel that you are feeling overwhelmed. They want to pay. They want to give you the hours because they know you need the money, but it also can't rain all the time for you. You know, they might have seen that you maybe needed a little bit of some kind of break or something from it, or some transition. Yeah. Spirit, what does Mystic need to know about this promotion? things are already kind of out of order with that promotion anyways. The whole application process, the interview process, it's like some of the stuff in regards to it is a little bit out of order. So let's go ahead and see what you need to know about getting that particular promotion. That was a reversed emperor, by the way. Something about that something about that is a bit out of order. Will it get fixed? So Spirit says, yeah, we'll get fixed. Whatever it is that's going on with the applying and the interview process and hiring process, and that Nine of Pentacles. There might even be something about this promotion that might even lead you to remote work. If you do not get the promotion, you'll probably go on to some kind of remote work in the World card. But yeah, I feel like Spirit's needing you to know that this is something you can have. Is that what you want them to know, Spirit? So yes, it's going to be a new beginning for you in that Ace of Pentacles. So while there's a lot of information surrounded around your yes or no question, like that's what Spirit needs you to know about it. Ow, my elbow, ow, so much pain. Spirit, what does Mystic need to know about that competition? Let's put all the cards back in and see what we get about that competition. Maybe 4 or 5 other people. Well, it doesn't matter what your competition is. Okay. At the end of the day, you are the star of the show here in your reality. Start getting into the idea of what it would be like to have the promotion. Just let a smile to your face. I know you don't have it right now, but you really do, is what Spirit's trying to say. The only thing that's going to fail you is, you know, your thoughts and feelings. If you can't decide what you're going to serve, Spirit's going to choose it for you, and then you're going to get scrambled eggs when you really want it sunny side up. That's why it's kind of important to like practice that strict mental diet. So what is that mental diet again? It's learning to take accountability and responsibility for why you're asking, will I get this promotion? Why would you think that you would not? It's okay to ask why. You know, it's okay to ask will too. But there's nothing outside of you to give it to you. Not even the people who are hiring or putting out the idea of a promotion, or you know what I mean? Yes, stay ahead of yourself, stay focused. You read that justice that you need to serve what you want. Okay? And once again, remember, you're the star of your movie. It's so important to get that wrapped around your head and not get lost in the ideas of the competition. There's no competition. There's nobody better for the job but you. You're the most you're the most sought after person for this promotion. What more do they need to know? You know, make sure you're assertive and you're confident like that when you're doing your interview as well. If you haven't done it already, I'm sure you were, but I'm just, you've got that justice card that, your thoughts and feelings are going to help you, get what you want. Strangely, we get caught up in what we think we can and can't have, in the idea of what we think we are or who we aren't. And that can sometimes put things on pause. Like I said, like it can't rain all the time. It's either you believe in God or you don't. You believe in yourself or you don't. Yes or no. Which one do you want to serve? Spirit, what does a mystic need to know about the person coming towards them in love? Okay, they're passionate, communicative. They like cats, maybe even preferably black cats. And that Queen of Pentacles, they're emotionally balanced in that Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what the card. They're motivated. They're a very motivated person. They may even have some kind of job where they look at people. Not necessarily like spy work or anything like that, but they might work in some kind of field that has to do with mechanics, or maybe it has something to do with the high seas, something to do with aquatics, something to do with communications, and maybe protecting people, watching out for people's well-being. So yeah, let's see if there's any advice from Spirit real quick that I can give you. So butterfly dreams, what are your dreams? What do you want? You can't stay the caterpillar forever. People would like you to. They would prefer you to. Not taught. Time's a wasting. So as through the passing of time, make sure that you are being good to yourself with your thoughts about your situation. Make sure that, even if you don't get the promotion, which don't even think about not getting the promotion, but just remember there's something special for everyone out there. You just have to keep your eye on the prize, you. There's been this company that like I've wanted to work for a while, but it's like every time I apply, they're like, oh, too much competition. Okay, well, fuck you guys. Part of my French YouTube. But I just eventually had to after the third, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time, I just finally, after the last 3 years, I just had to be like, fuck it. They tell you, reapply in 3 months, reapply in 6 months. If they didn't tell me to reapply, I wouldn't reapply, but I'm just tired of them telling me to reapply, and I reapply, and it's like, just done. And when it comes to that, it's like, maybe that's not what I'm supposed to be doing, which I know that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be doing my music. I'm supposed to be doing my artwork. I'm supposed to be doing and focusing on YouTube. I'm not supposed to be doing, I guess, whatever that fucking job is. Like, you know what I mean? And it doesn't mean that I gave up. It just means that I see the bigger picture, You have to do what's best for you. You got to pick and choose your battles because nobody else will do it for you. So follow that inner compass. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Think about what you want. Let it bring a smile to your face and let it go as if it's already yours. I know it sounds like a bunch of law of attraction gibberish, but it really is just science. What you assume has no choice but to show up. It's just science. Okay, let me catch up on your messages. Oh, really? So one thing you got to know about, I don't know about how it is where you are, Ari, but one thing that makes me very uncomfortable about the South is that honestly, it's mostly segregated still in 2024 in the 21st century, which is why I stick close to Atlanta, because the further you get out, the more segregated it gets, and the weirder it gets, and the stranger it gets. And that's why when yesterday you were like South Carolina, I was like, hell no. Hell no. That's like fucking Hills Have Eyes shit. Part of my Frenchie too. Yeah. Okay, so you know, and I'm pretty sure they know, like the further you get out of the cities, the more segregated it becomes. I mean, we have our segregation in the cities, but Atlanta has become such a melting pot that it's become quite normal for it to not really be like that anymore. It's kind of nice. I like it. Because the kind of neighborhoods I grew up in, my mom was like, we're not going to live segregated. So we always lived in a mixed neighborhood. There was one neighborhood we were kind of forced to live in. It was just all white, and they did not like us. And they definitely ran us out because my dad was dark, and then my brother and sister are Chinese, Indonesian, and Filipino. They did not like us. Yeah, it would be possible for you to find a country guy in the South that's not racist or actually, yeah, it would be. Yeah, but you've got to understand that that's a very normal thing down here, despite the segregation too. Yeah, my niece. My nephew married a black girl who is a Native American and black, or something like that. And then my sister's husband is from Colombia. And people don't realize that some South Americans are black because of the tribes they came from. But as far as the generations, like I'm first generation on my dad's side, and then I guess I would say that I'm probably, see, so if one, two, so I guess I would be third generation on my mom's, because my great grandfather came over here early 20th century from Italy, and then he had my grandfather in California, and then he had my mom, when he grew up out west. So, my family's particular existence in this country is new. So it's not like there's any slave owners from a long time ago. There's no, people who came here who were, from Europe that had anything to do with that. There's nothing like that. Well, Tennessee is pretty diverse through middle Tennessee. It's that middle central Tennessee area that's rather diverse. But I wouldn't go too far outside of Nashville if I don't have to. Like, I know a lot of people told me, "Oh, move to Columbia, move to Mount Pleasant." Like, no, fuck that. I'm moving to East Nashville, not fucking boonies Nashville. I don't even want to like live in Thompson Station or Spring Hill. I'd rather drink blood. Menstrual blood. I'm kidding. But I mean, that's how intense I feel about it because, I know that there are radical groups throughout the Southeast. I know the KKK still exists. I know that there are radical, neo-Nazis. And, one thing that scares me is on the map, I see them in South Carolina. I see them in Tennessee. I haven't seen anything on the Georgia map for that shit. Too much that's too crazy, like with words like K, like starting with K and starting with Q. or N. But then again, I live in an area that's predominantly not segregated, nor has, a lot of that shit going on. Yes, I can't begin to tell you, how many people have been racist towards my father for being Greek, being dark, being different. It's really uncomfortable. I've completely changed my whole look for years because of how mean people can be. Yeah, some of them are pretty neutral. You're right. I feel like one of the biggest reasons that some of the tenants who have lived in other suites in this house have done the things they've done to us is because they are racist. They don't like the way my friends look. They don't like the way I dress. Maybe they don't like the way, we look. Oh my God. This woman who was the mother of the guy who robbed me and was stealing my fucking utilities and just vandalized my air conditioner. Just crazy. Just absolutely batshit crazy guy. And the cops would do nothing about it. They were from, let's see, where were they from again? They were from, no, I think it was Lebanon. If it's not Lebanon, I want to say that it's Syria or Algeria, something like that. But she asked me, what me and my dad were. I'm like, oh, we're Greek Cypriot. She goes, oh, that's why you're so dark. Okay, lady, shut the fuck up. and then later on in that week, Tara, who lived down there, who was his girlfriend, was like, oh yeah, I'm so glad I'm out of prison. I can't stand being in there with black women. And I'm like, great. We've got one of these living in the house. Yeah. Very uncomfortable. And this is why when I move again, we're not moving into multifamily. We're not moving into an apartment complex. We're not moving into a townhouse. We're not moving into anything that is, going to have to affect us with other people's drugs or the food they make or the people they don't like. I just can't go through it anymore. I can't do it anymore. When that girl said that to me, it took me back to 3rd grade. Girls like her would beat me up because I was different and I hung out with predominantly black girls. And I'll tell you what, they'd all have my back and we'd have each other's back. And it was just different. It was different. There was never any other Greek girls. There was never any other girls like me. So, felt always on the outside looking in. the one thing that's but uncomfortable about the South is how strange people can be. I mean, people are strange everywhere, but down here they're real strange. Yeah, it's not fucking cool they said that. It's not fucking cool they even lived here, part of my friendship too, but they're gone now, thank God. And you know, they're not coming back. And if they do, they're getting arrested. ASI pay. You never know that the guy in that video that kidnapped my friend and her baby is Korean. I mean, one of my friends was like, he looks just like Dave Grohl. And then I realized, oh yeah, he does. You know Dave Grohl from Nirvana, who also is the lead singer of Foo Fighters. Or was, I don't know if they replaced the drummer. Well, I was doing a tarot card reading for everybody in all signs, but it kind of went out the window, so I'll get better at it though. I should have probably finished that before I started getting into that story about tarot with Mystic and the story about my friend getting kidnapped with Sophie. I should have finished it, but you know, I'll just do it at the end instead and timestamp it on the description later. It's a slumber party, babe. It's gonna be up all night till we pass out. My friend was asking how long I was gonna be on the show. I was like, up all night till we pass out. It's a slumber party. Hey Johnny, how are you? How's your day been? Are you gonna come over here, dog, and give me a kiss? Mm-hmm. God, she's so cute. Come on. Come give me a kiss. God, she was such a brat about me clipping her nails today. I gave her a bath. I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. Just doing some tarot. Hanging out in the chat with y'all. Gonna watch a movie soon. At some point tonight. Why doesn't it let me turn it into a pinned comment? What is up with that? It's going to turn into a pinned comment. Okay, now it's pinned. Yeah, you can ask a yes or no. What's your question, honey? Okay. Let's see. Golden Girl cards. What does this person need to know about Lisa? Will they get back together? Spirit says maybe not at this time, but it could be a possibility after maybe some more clear thinking, after resting and thinking about it more, like thinking in regards to, you know, how will you let go of the old love story and so that you can write a new one with Lisa? You know, if you're still feeling yummy about Lisa and this is something you really want, it is definitely something you can have. But Spirit's asking you to sit back, relax, imagine what it would be like. You know, because you desire it, it's something you definitely can have. In that Four of Swords. So it's like, okay, my example with lipstick, right? I'm putting my lipstick on, right? I'm not going to put it on my lips on the screen. No. I'm going to put it on my lips so it reflects in the mirror, which in the said video here is the camera. And it will reflect. So as within, so without. You know, what is going on in here with this, you know, with this question, with this situation. You know, don't let anybody tell you can't have what you desire. Because you can have, be, and do whatever you want. Except me, of course, in my reality. You see what I'm saying? Like, you are the majestic ass wand of your reality. So what does being married again to Lisa look like? What does it look like having the family together for a holiday? How does that make you feel to be in a situation where everything's all right? It all worked out great. Well, do you? Sometimes women think other people know. Sometimes I'm not sure we do. Sometimes when people say that, like, so-and-so said they know what I need to do to make it work. And they don't. Do you? Do you know what this person's talking about? Do you know what she's talking about? There's nothing for you to do. You don't have to lift a finger. All you have to do is go to bed tonight is that she's there with you. And you have what you want. And practice it. Practice serving it. Even if it's just for 5 seconds a day, 20 seconds a day, 30 seconds a day. And do it often before bed. I feel like her saying, she said, I know what I need to do, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter if you're not together. Okay, so let me tell you the story about Neville Goddard. So see, what you continue to assume has no choice but to show up. So Neville Goddard wanted to marry another woman. He had married a couple women, I guess, already. And one of them was just like, I can't be with her. It's how he felt about her. You know, he was like he moved out. He went to a hotel room. He lived. He was just unhappy with her. So it's like, what's the point of being in a relationship that you're lonely in, right? But she wouldn't give him the divorce. So what he did do, other than worry about how the divorce is going to happen or how he was going to get that divorce, blah, 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 he would just imagine the woman he did want to be married to with him there in bed with him. Not in bed, but see, hundreds of years ago or whatever, or 50 years ago, or whenever, when I Love Lucy was out and popular, people slept in separate beds, okay? So he said he would imagine her in the bed next to him, not in bed next to him. I just want the story to be factual. So he said after 2 weeks of doing that, it just all worked out in a way that blew his mind, because he was ordered to come to court because his wife needed somebody to, 1950s, needed somebody to speak for her on her behalf because she was caught shoplifting. So he went there and spoke good on her behalf, and it cleared up the situation. And she was like, thank you. I'm going to give you your divorce. It's not up to us to figure all the little details out. It's up to us to serve the idea that you're already together with her now. What it would be like. How would it feel? How would it be different? What would you guys do that's different? What about this new love story is how do you want it to start? What do you want it to look like? Nothing about that old love story. You have to wipe away that old love story clean. If this person still makes you feel yummy and makes you feel good, make it happen. But it's when the limiting beliefs and circumstances start showing up that those are going to be the triggers. Those are going to be the things that like slow it down. Those are going to be things that put stuff on pause. I'm not sure how she wants to operate around this, but you really need to ask her what that means. She said that I know what I need to do to make it work. What is that? Do you know? I mean, is she pushing her limiting beliefs and circumstances on you to believe that there's something you have to do? Do you have to go to rehab? Do you have to get a better job? Do you have to wear a certain type of clothing or underwear? I mean, okay. Okay, she knows that, yeah. Okay, she knows you're in love. She's not come out and said. See, that's the thing. See what I mean? Like, you don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Part of my French YouTube. But still, this is what bothers me about people. Instead of talking about what they want and saying, how are we going to operate around this, and talking about how they're going to operate around it, you got somebody saying, well, you know what you need to do to make it work. And then they don't say anything else. Like, you're supposed to be fucking psychic. This doesn't work that way. Hey, Dollface, how are you, sweetheart? So here's where you get her. Okay? Here's where you get her. You say, I've been thinking a lot about what you said about what I need to know and what I need to do in order to make it work. And then you say, I've been thinking about it a lot. And you're right. Now, tell me how you want to operate around it. And don't leave any blanks. And if you do leave in a blank, how do you want to operate around me filling in that blank? Because at this point, you still don't know what the fuck she's talking about. So if you ask it this way, she'll start talking. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, or she might start talking, or she might say something that clues you into what you need to know, what you need to do. But still, just remember, you don't have to do anything. You are the beautiful creator of your love story with her. She's just an extra added bonus. She has no will in your reality. Oh, yes, she has a will in her reality, so she can say what she wants to say to you like that. But that's a little bit of her being a little bit controlling, a little bit manipulative, and a little bit clueless herself. It's not healthy. You know, it's not healthy. You guys want to build upon this happy, healthy, harmonious relationship with communication, okay, that builds upon creating nostalgic moments together again and again and again. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 nights a week. It just depends. Maybe every night of the week. That's what you guys want. Yeah, she's trying to control, and she's got to let go of her control issues. Or she's going to spend the rest of her life a lonely cat lady or a lonely dog lady. And the kids aren't going to want to come around to that vibrational energy either. Okay, they're going to want to hang out with you instead because mom is a control freak. Now, what we have to do is think of her the version we want. She's not a control freak. She's laid back, nice and easy, and is so open to talking about how she wants to operate around what y'all need to do together to make it work. Together to make it work. See, it's not a one-way street. You got to remind her of this. It takes two to tango. Hey, Maria, welcome back to the Chammy. Thank you. So you got to ask her, want to tango, love? And while the tango is a lot about control, it's also about giving way to your partner and giving and taking in those steps you take in that dance. Because one wrong move and somebody could get hurt. Oh, you're welcome. It'll work out. You just keep your eyes on the prize. Y'all already are back together. She just doesn't realize it. Her saying that to you, you guys are so back together. Keep me updated. I'm here for you. Maria, welcome back. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you, Johnny, for coming by and liking the live and hanging out with me and giving me the permission to give you some of this information and talk like this to you, because men matter, women matter, relationships matter. And I guess I'm picking up on that female energy from you because I have a girlfriend named Mystic. Wait, not Mystic. Johnny, I'm sorry. I'm confused. I'm so confused. See what that fucking medicine does to me? I have taken this twice. The doctor gave it to me like 2 days ago. I took one. It left me hungover, feeling like I was drunk. It left me confused. It leaves me, I can't type barely. It's given me like some kind of weird pause on my brain where I'm getting confused and stuff. I'll never take it again. In fact, Monday, I'm going to call that doctor, Maria, and I'm going to say, hey, this is what's been happening to me. It's kind of scary. I can't take this medicine, and I'm never going back to that doctor. And I'm not even going to take what he suggested to me. Oh, she's a Virgo and you're a Scorpio. Oh my God, my mom and dad. My mom's a Virgo, my dad's a Scorpio, and I'm a Scorpio. Yeah, you know, Maria, that orthopedic doctor said, go to the spine doctor before you go to the hip or the foot doctor. Now, the hip doctor is a man. The orthopedic doctor I went for knees, shoulders, and elbows the other day was a man. He told me the reason I'm in pain is because of my anxiety. So I think I'm going to go to the woman that's the foot doctor first. I'm not going to listen to him at all or ever go back. Oh, wow, really? So you're a day after my dad, and Lisa's a couple days before my mom. My mom's September 2nd. My dad's November 16th. That's so funny. I have so many friends born on November 16th. I don't know why. 10 years difference. So what has he said about seeing you ASAP, Maria? Have you asked? This is a pretty awesome drink. They're called Nixie, which is like the name of a little fairy. And Nixie is like a pixie, but I think it's smaller. And it has wings. But it's watermelon and mint, sparkling water. It's pretty good. Yeah, just imagine what it will be like. It's going to be awesome. It's just, yeah, she's trying to control because why is she trying to control, Spirit? I'm just curious why she's trying to control. Yeah, she's sensitive and in love too, and that Queen of Cups. Oh, my birthday is on Halloween. And I think Maria's boyfriend is a Scorpio, right? At the end of October. Yeah, why can't you guys see each other this weekend? Is he working a night job or something, Maria? Or is he just spending time with his bros? Yeah, she feels sensitive and she does feel love for you in that Queen of Cups. Go read about the Queen of Cups and somebody's feelings. Why is she feeling like she has to be in control? Queen of Cups. Feelings on Queen of Cups. I'll be right back, Maria, to do your reading. I just need to use the little Elven Girls room, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Yes, Queen of Cups. Okay, I've got your questions, Maria, if you're here, babe. You're welcome. You have a good night and be safe. Keep me updated. Oh, good. You're back. I'm just starting your reading now. Doing your first question. All right. Feel better, sweetheart. He's feeling good, practical about the connection, your relationship, very open to communication, very open to any ideas, feeling pretty in control and mentally wealthy and balanced in this connection as well. And happy and feeling passionate as well about you, Maria. All right, good night, Johnny Blake. Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. Like you're just what he's been looking for in this Hermit and this Three of Wands. So here's the first two cards. That King of Wands, the Two of Cups, that King of Swords, and that Knight of Wands. So some kind of offering coming up this week from Walter. Okay, so offering something, some ideas regarding where you're going with your connection, what you're going to do next. Is he trying to tell her the feelings, Spirit? So yes, he is trying to say to you that he likes what's going on between you both in that Nine of Pentacles. He's very happy to be single, you know, without that other energy as well. Things are definitely coming along with moving forward from that as well in this card. He's looking forward to cutting all ties with that woman. It feels very burdensome to him with her in regards to being in that situation with her. Spirit, what would he tell her right now if he could, Spirit? What would he say that maybe you can't say over text? Yeah, he knows it can't rain all the time. And he's definitely feeling so much better about the connection. Like he wants you to come over now. It kind of bums him out that he can't ask you to come over right now. Why can't he ask her to come over? Because see, here's the home card as the energy behind that Five of Pentacles and that Knight of Pentacles. Sir, why can't he ask her to come over to his house? He wants you to come over. A cup of love? What? He does want to invite you over, but I don't understand why he's not. I'm inviting you over tonight for a beer. I gotta look at that. Let me look at this. 1 second. Understand. That makes sense. It's like they're afraid to mess up. It's like he's afraid. It's like as if it means going forward to invite you over. It's like he doubts it. He does doubt himself a little bit in regards to what is happening. Like he's, his limiting beliefs and circumstances start coming up in his thoughts and feelings. It's like as if, he doesn't want to go back to where you guys were, where you didn't have each other, but it's like he's also afraid to move forward a little bit. And inviting you over would mean being very forward, even though you guys have already kissed. What a strange man. Oh, he's got some hang-ups, honey. He's not trying to be rude or sneaky or anything. He just has some hang-ups. Would it make him feel a little bit out of control, Spirit? Like, is that what it is? I'm asking, does it mean that he's feeling a little bit out of control with her coming over to the place he lives? No, not necessarily. He definitely wants to party with you. Guess he just thinks there's more creative things you guys could do than hang out at his house. Maybe y'all should go get a hotel room and have a beer and have a night together. With a pool. But don't get drunk and swim. Yeah, he may have people there with that 3 of Pentacles. Yes, very much so. You're welcome, honey. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Tonight's movie is Phantom of the Opera, which I'm not sure when I'm going to start it, but thank you, honey. Thanks so much for coming by, being a subscriber, liking the live, and hanging out. I'll be here for a while. Excuse me. Why is my vape not working? Yeah, you can get a free yes or no. Okay, Spirit, is she the only lady in his life that's girlfriend material? So you got the Empress card. So far, so good with that Empress card. Yeah. Hey, Angel, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I can see your comments. Yes, it's a yes here. Can I help you, Angel? I can't see. I can see your comments. All I can see is, you know, she has live stream now. I don't know what you're talking about, honey. But I can see your comments. I'm not sure what you mean, dear. When will you guys do a collab? I'm not sure I really understand your question, Angel. I apologize. Take your time saying what you need to say, no rush. Hey, Mel Rain, welcome back. How are you? How's your day been? Someone just came in and asked a weird question. It was, what was it, Maria? When will you guys do a collaboration? Did you even understand that, Maria? Maybe they'll come back and help us solve the mystery. Right on. How's she feeling?
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special
Okay, cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, I bet. Comparing problems, yeah. Totally understandable. Okay, good. It's good to know. Yeah, I couldn't see the chat for a minute. Strange, huh? Okay, that's good to know it didn't go off on your phone. All right. Someone came in and asked the strangest question. They were like, when are you guys going to do a collab? I didn't really know how to answer that question because I don't know who they're talking about. They've never said the name. Wow, an hour and a half. Hey, private name, how are you, dear? What did I say in the reading yesterday? I don't even remember what I ate today. You know that medicine the doctor put me on, gabapentin, kind of messed with my memory a little bit. So I'm never going to take it again. Like, I got all the rare side effects just taking one. The pharmacist is like, well, you won't really know how you feel till you take another one, but I'm never going to take another one. You have sudden mood swings, eat some chocolate. Welcome back to the Chammy, private name. So it would be out of your comfort zone, okay. should go to a rave. Oh my God, so much fun. Oh, I wonder if there'll be bubbles. Have you ever been to a foam rave party? Those are the best. They're so much fun. So when you call the phone numbers, they don't even have like a voicemail that has their voice or their name. Like, please leave a message for John Doe. Or, hey, it's John Doe. Leave a message at the beep. You've never been to a rave. You haven't lived until you've gone to a rave. So what you're saying is you don't listen to rave music. Like, you don't listen to trance dance or EDM or any of even the old school stuff. Like, you don't listen to like 9 Inch Nails or Massive Attack or I mean, it depends on what kind of rave it is. Like, every rave has different music too. Has a different theme, has a different night, has a different, party vibe. So you got to find out which rave is your, what rave fits you if you really want to go. Though I don't know if you'd meet somebody. I mean, meet somebody nice. Like, what does that even mean? Like, you could meet somebody nice anywhere. Okay, so here you go. You are. If she goes to a metal concert with you, you'll go to a rave with her. It's only fair. Everything can't be a one-way street, y'all. Hey, Rhythm, welcome back to the Tammy. How are you, Rhythm Nation? Yes, we're matching. It's Schwarzkopf's toner in lilac. Oh, and their toner smells so good. All their stuff for hair smells great. So she said people say raves are chill and not like Ileana. I go to Metro chill. I don't know. Last rave I went to, a guy got his forehead like almost cut off or at least dinged because he got so high on whatever plant medicine he was on that he walked right into an industrial fan. Thank God someone was able to stop him. I just got a raise to look good, to look fabulous, and to watch and drink and dance. But there are some situations that you could get into where, there might be other people on plant medicine. There might be people on certain psychedelics or certain stimulants. That you do have to watch out for. I mean, if somebody tried to convince me that a rave was chill, I mean, okay, I want to see this chill rave. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so you're going to Kentucky by yourself. Nightcore. Interesting. That's so weird. That's like saying, hey, we're going to go to a cottagecore goth rave. Bring your cupcakes. Or your Lolita dresses. Bring your cat. It'll be safe. My friend just saw Green Day in Kentucky the other day. I suddenly have the insatiable craving for macaroni and cheese. That's some Green Day rave stuff. White Zombie was like, I think the first concert I ever went to. It was pretty fucking cool. Pardon my French. Well, maybe that's not entirely the truth. But I think White Zombie was the first concert I went to that I was coherent at. I think Duran Duran might have been the first one I went to, but I was just a baby. And I believe they took me to the Thompson Twins, maybe. I know my sister has that drummer's drumstick. And one of Simon Le Bon's hats or some shit like that, because she met him when we went to the concert. I barely remember these things. I barely remember. I want foam party rave style, okay, and listen to a lot of Massive Attack and 23 AM and there's a whole list. Oh, nice. Okay, private name. If you guys want to get a free yes or no or a paid reading, they're available tonight. Get the $5 TacoBox. I am just going to step away for a moment real quick because I need to get another drinky treat. And I'll be right back. I'm going to show a movie tonight. It's going to be Phantom of the Opera. It should be fun. is right. You are pulling a Stormy working at a sex shop. Eh? But it's sex, right? Not socks. I couldn't stand spicy food till I died and came back. Oh no, you can't say sex on the Tammy? Why? I hope so. That's going to be so much fun. I promise. Spirit, what do they need to know about the manager? Are they going to call them for a second interview? Weird. YouTube's changing. They're only about people who are serious about YouTube. Okay, it's taking too long with that deck, so I'm going to use a different deck. Spirit, would they get the call back about the job? Or private name get the call back about that job? Well, I think YouTube is silly for sure. But yeah, you're probably right. It's like you can do and say what you want if you're real serious about YouTube, and if not, maybe not so lucky with words like sex. Okay, let's see what Spirit says. Yes or no, Spirit, on that question. Okay, let's try another no word. You okay? Okay, so yes, yes. Both of them in the card. The card initially being a yes card to your question. Dad, what do you want to tell me? Oh, you're brushing your teeth. Maybe he'll be done with the bathroom soon, and then I can brush my teeth too. Try uftatas or tits or someone said ramen noodles in the chat once, and it was censored. Isn't that funny? Well, yeah, they're so chill. I mean, so chill, so laid back, nice and easy. Oh, okay. Hey, Pinky, welcome to the Chammy. Welcome back. How have you been? I know some of the stuff they sell in sex shops is hilarious. We have Cloud9 here in Insurrections, and it's so funny because they used to have like political people's blow-up dolls. I mean, can you imagine an Obama blow-up doll? Or a Bill Clinton or Hillary Clinton blow-up doll? Like, that's some weird shit. Funny, but weird. Yeah, I love all those gag gifts in the sex shops. Alien themed toys. Oh. Well, you know me, I'm trisexual. I'll try anything once. Bring on the aliens. Oh my God, I cannot believe that they censored that word. Like, that's nothing. Wait a minute. You know, I'm not sure. Was plushies? Was it sex? Or was it ding dong? Because it was the sentence the sex shop I applied at. They have ding dong plushies. So when you say ding dong to me, I just think of that like little cake called the ding dongs, and it's like a little chocolate like cake covered in chocolate frosting, and it's got like white whipped cream in it. And they come in a little like metal wrapper or a little like white pearly wrapper. I know, but it's still like an actual snack called ding dongs. I swear. I swear. It's just like that weird soda they used to have out called Squirt. Like, what was that all about? They might even still have Squirt out there. It's so obnoxiously rude. Yeah, ding dong. Small chocolate cakes, similar in shape and size to a hockey puck. They're by Hostess. I want one. It's almost like a Twinkie, but it's chocolate and it's shaped like a hockey puck. Get yourself a ding dong today. So let's see. So you just said ding dong in men's pants, and it didn't censor it, or it did. Yep, I want one now too. Bring on the ding dongs. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Ding dong ding, wicked old thing. Ding dong, wicked witch is dead. They have ding dong shaped lollipops, yeah. My mom had come up with that idea years ago. And we would just make them for like private parties. And then they got more popular, and finally more people made them and made them even more extraordinary for more than parties. And okay, I think this is the right lavender. But we would just make it like for private parties for fun. Yeah, you're right. They did used to come with wool. Oh, baby. Come here. You gonna let me finish clipping your nails? Hmm? Are you gonna let me finish clipping your nails, precious? She got a bath today. Oh, Ruby is so much better. But I'm gonna wait a little bit longer before I give her a bath because I want to make sure that allergy is not raw. She got a bath today, not that you can tell. Clipped her nails a little bit as much as she let me. We still got one Cardi B nail. Their nails grow so quick, you guys. It's crazy. But Ruby's doing much better. Before she went to bed last night, I gave her some dog ibuprofen. Gave her a nice snack with her chicken and peas and carrots. But I added some broccoli into it because I didn't have apples, and broccoli is a natural holistic antihistamine when eaten raw, especially. Then I took some cornstarch and mixed some lavender essential oil into it and rubbed it into her belly after she ate and she took her ibuprofen. She woke up today feeling much better. And we're going to eat a snack soon. Right? Want a snack? And a movie? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it. Let me check, babe. What's your question, babe? Well, this one was having itchies too, but she's much better today. Little mosquitoes got to them. Okay. Yeah, okay. You go lay back down with Ruby? Now I have your dog hair all over my face. Oh boy. Okay.
The good news are here.
Mm-hmm.
Some great doctor was talking about, which he's involved
Mm-hmm.
in England. They discovered a vaccine which could cure, it's in Spain, to cure lungs cancer. 80% of the people get lung cancer, she says, is the ones they smoke. Not minds the people who smoke. Right? They developing this, they have this vaccine. It seems to be natural COVID. It's one of the COVID vaccines. And now it's a man, 65 years old, which he got this disease on his lungs, cancer, right? And they told him he got, for some time ago, they told him he got 6 years to live if he could do chemotherapy every week. And now he volunteered to use this vaccine. He's going to use it. They're going to start with every few hours. They're going to give him a vaccine, right? And then every few days, and then every month, and then every year. He volunteered.
Yeah, like Pataskeva did. That's what Pataskeva's been doing with her cancer, is doing cancer research. Yeah.
Who told you that?
Angie.
She told me.
Yeah, she told me. They do these trials, these trial experiments, and they probably make some money doing it too, to pay for some of her care and stuff.
That's your other mother?
They probably would not tell Pataskeva because they don't want to scare her more than dying of what dying cancer is doing for her. Yeah, or dying of leukemia. So
Because that's for the lands. They're on the story, and they do the test.
interesting.
And the doctor says the lung cancer, 80% of the people, the patients that get cancer,
Yeah.
and the lungs is from smoking. So it's people, please wait it. Just like that.
Yeah.
Great news.
Yeah.
Well, in the news, today's the 24th, right?
Okay, I'll get to your question in a moment.
Today's the 24th of August, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is today's news from Greece.
That's good
It was
news.
6 to 8 hours ago. And now I saw it come out now.
That's good news. Did you know that ISIS took over a prison in Russia?
I hear that in the news yesterday.
Yeah.
It's too late.
They killed a bunch of people and they manded $2 million in a helicopter.
Yeah.
They're going to fly to Georgia. I'm
I
like,
did not. I would hear
or
it in
one of
the
those
news.
countries.
Where'd you hear it?
oh, I was talking to a friend about poor Travis.
Yeah,
And
but,
I guess they were looking at Russian
yeah.
news, Russian prison
See
stuff.
how the American news full of shit. Donald Trump, he says.
Oh,
he
God.
Look, he eliminated ISIS.
Blah, blah,
Why?
blah, blah,
Why there is ISIS prisoners
In
in
Russia?
Russia? That means the Russians and the Americans they work together. But they do not need it. You know? Everybody wants to get how do you call it? Oh, Trump did it by himself. You know?
Gypsy, she did it by herself. She gave herself a bath. She clipped her own nails and got her own hamburger.
How can you make them not to scare?
You just have to, okay, it's the same way you make a child or a human being not scared. You socialize them. You socialize the dog with other dogs, other people, places, things. The reason that Rooney's not like that is because I socialized him a lot. I took him everywhere. That's why he's like not fazed by anything.
He doesn't scare me, even a dog like a lion.
I know. I mean, he'll bitch slap a dog that looks like a lion. Yeah. I think nothing of it.
She's making noise?
No, that's my computer making that noise.
Oh, okay. I need you to let me know.
Okay, Frank and Dad. Love you.
You put this in box too.
No.
That's
No.
Let's get my shower.
Okay. So somewhere, I think we talked about it on the phone. We didn't talk about it in text message. Okay, you can just have my phone and look. I don't care. You can read all my conversations if you want. Should I put the REM pod on? Should I put the REM pod on? Maria, are you there, dear? Okay, there you are. I swear, dog, don't you jump. Good girl. If there's any good spirits that want to come hang out with us, please touch the REM pod and let us know that you are here. Okay, there you are. You want to go down? Spirit, what does Maria need to know about Walter's offering? Wow, chicken, wow, wow. Yeah, just an offering. Come over and drink that beer. Something to do with the beer. Because that Knight of Cups again, talking to you about that offering. Then that Knight of Wands, which is about hot and steamy, passionate conversations and such. Oh, thank you for always choosing me, Maria. I appreciate it. Sorry I was in another window for a moment. Yes, nice beer, nice hangout, nice chat. There's the REM pod. Welcome back, Spirit. Matman, if you've got the night, touch the REM pod so that we know you're here. Batman, are you there? Touch the REM pod. It's probably right there on the couch. Okay, Metal Rain. Okay, Maria. I'll be here. Gonna probably start the movie soon. About 15 minutes. Okay, so is that you, Matt Man? Hey, Iman, how have you been, sweetheart? Have you had a good evening? Nice, nice. I'm glad you're doing so much better, Iman. That's awesome. Spirit, let me turn this alarm off. I'm so sorry. Spirit, will Iman be capable of making this happen with their Twitch channel? Oh no. Okay, well, let that be something that you work on manifesting. That you always get a parking spot close by. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but Spirit, what does Iman need to know about Twitch? And thank you so much for being a subscriber too, guys. Okay, yes, very much indeed. You will have the ability to obtain these things in regards to what you want to do with Twitch, my dear. That was the Hierophant. Really? Oh my God! She needs to go in rehab. That's what she needs. She's so